Hi, I'm Tom Loucks, Wisconsin Rapids Community Media Coordinator for the City of Wisconsin Rapids, and thank you for joining me on Making Connections. In this episode, I have Matt Zakowski. He's the Operations Director of the YMCA in Port Edwards, as well as Wisconsin Rapids, and we're going to get to learn about him a bit more. So I'm going to turn it right over to Matt. Matt, you can tell us a little bit about yourself, if you like, and maybe your family, if you like, as well as your position, and then we have a lot of questions to go through, so you guys are going to be in for a treat to find out what's happening, and we may just touch on a little bit about what's going to happen with the mall if we can get some information out of that. So go ahead.
I will do the best job I can with that, Tom. Tom, first of all, I really appreciate you having me on just to talk about some really incredible things with the YMCA in this community. I'm originally, just to give you a little background about myself, Wisconsin native, was born and raised in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and have spent my working career for the last 25 years with the YMCA. I'd spent about 9 years in Houston, Texas, and the previous 12 years I was in part of the YMCA Metropolitan Chicago, and I've been up here in central Wisconsin for the last about 2.5 years now. My job at the YMCA here is primarily to work with the other program directors in program areas such as child care, youth sports, health and wellness, aquatics, and to work with the other directors and just making our Y serve the community in the best job it can be.
All right. Well, that's a lot of jobs that you have to do, and is it early morning, all day? How does that work, or do you be able to spread it out?
A lot of that depends primarily on the really the time of the year, Tom. For the most part, there's some times of the season that you're a little bit busier than others, but it remains fairly consistent. Our child care runs 12 months out of the year. Health and wellness does definitely not shut down at all, so it's pretty consistent, but it's a good busy. Great.
And you are the Port Edwards office, is that right? Mostly?
That is correct.
All right. So if you guys get to the Y, you might be able to see you there out in that complex. So, well, before we get to these questions that you had given me and that we can answer, and hopefully you can answer for them, if you guys are just joining us here on my monthly show, Making Connections, again, I'm Tom Loucks, Matt Zakowski of the YMCA here in Port Edwards and Wisconsin Rapids, and we're going to learn more about the programs that are happening at the Y. So the first question that Matt had sent me before our show here, and as you know, we're outside, that's a nice treat for you to get to see this here in September. Here's a question that is, let's talk about active older adults. What kind of opportunities do you guys offer people that may want to join the Y or just visit? What's there for the older adults?
Tom, we have a variety of ways that the active older adults can be part of the YMCA family. One big aspect is we do have a Silver Sneakers and Y Ways of Fitness Monday through Friday from 10 to 11 o'clock at our Wisconsin Rapids location. And those are group fitness classes that really help work the participants' strength, flexibility, coordination, and most importantly, it's a good way to socialize and be part of a group. We have some amazing instructors that work with our active adults in those classes, and they're definitely open to members and non-members alike.
So if someone wants to join, they need to be a member, is that correct? Or can they do it without having a membership to the Y?
That is correct. For those classes, obviously the YMCA is a membership organization, but we do have rates for non-members if they want to participate in those classes.
All right. So what they can do is just call the Y anytime. I assume Monday through Friday, or maybe even on Saturday. You guys are there, right?
We're open 7 days a week.
7 days a week, so there's no break for you.
Absolutely.
Well, you have two locations, as you mentioned, Wisconsin Rapids as well as Port Edwards. And this Silver Sneakers stuff was happening here in the Rapids area. Is that right, you were saying?
That is correct. Those classes take place at our Wisconsin Rapids location. located on Pepper Avenue.
All right. Well, look, reading at my notes here, wellness coaches, group fitness instructors, also drop-in childcare too. So say even you're a grandparent and you're taking care of kids, there's an hour or two that you can drop them off, right? Just give a call.
Absolutely, Tom. And primarily, I want to reach out to your viewing audience, to particularly those that may be retired, and extend the offer that there's some outstanding opportunities for you to become part of the YMCA, more working, becoming part of the staff team. Tom, as you mentioned, we have needs in a lot of areas. One big need that we have currently is wellness coaches. Those are actually individuals that work in our wellness centers, help provide fitness orientations for our members, and serve members in other ways, making sure that our facility is clean, that we have an ample supply of towels circulated for our towel service. And above all, with these opportunities, it really is, we're looking for ways that people to connect with other people. And that's what it's all about. These opportunities, particularly in the Wellness Center, we're looking at a huge need, primarily in the morning, at our Port Edwards facility, anywhere from probably 9 a.m. to 12 noon, about 3 days a week, anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. And just I think a great opportunity for someone, let's say, that who's retired, doesn't want to work too much, has something to offer, and can help build relationships and meet people and help serve our members in that capacity.
Is there any certified training they need, or can anybody apply for these positions that you have?
Absolutely. Especially with the wellness coaches, anyone that is good with people, has really good people skills, is willing to learn, we will provide all the tools they need to be successful in their role. For example, to be able to give an efficient orientation. And that's simple, could be as simple as setting someone up on our cardiovascular machines or our strength training circuit. It's not personal training. We do have a separate program for that. We're just looking to get people going on these machines in our wellness center to really help meet their fitness goals.
Alrighty, so is it a paid deal or is it volunteer?
Actually, it can be both. It can be volunteer and it can be paid.
Oh, well, there you go. So who would they call if they're interested in, if one of you guys or our viewing audience wants to be a part of this, who do they call?
If anyone's interested, you can please contact myself. The number would be 715-887-3240, and just ask for Matt and they'll transfer me to yourself.
All right. Well, it sounds like you have more than one position available. Quite a few. So
there are other opportunities, Tom. Currently, we need people in our drop-in childcare, and we have drop-in childcare at both locations. And what that is, during certain hours of the day, members have the opportunity to drop off their children while they work out or do a group fitness class. We need responsible people to watch those kids and be able to interact with them and provide for their safety as well.
Alrighty. Well, that's a great opportunity for people to get involved and help out as well. So hopefully you guys, if you have the chance, maybe even just a few hours, right?
Yes.
You're looking for. So, well, we have a friend that joined me here. He just took off. It was a grasshopper, so he just popped in. Yeah, I'm like, whoa, what's that? I thought it was a bee, but let's talk about our next question that you had, youth sports opportunities as well for older adults, looking for volleyball instructors and possibly basketball coaches. Winter's coming up.
A big part of the YMCA is it's a volunteer-based organization, and nowhere is that more evident in our youth sports. We have a fairly youth sport program that has a lot of potential. We have a youth basketball program coming up. We are in need of coaches for these kids. We put kids on teams. We're also in need of basketball officials as well. We have a volleyball program. It's more of a clinic, Tom, that begins in October. As of right now, we don't have anyone to lead that program. So anyone with experience in volleyball, we sure would be welcome to have you have the opportunity to help us in that area. Also, one outstanding and exciting opportunity is with our Taekwondo program, which really that program reflects a lot of our values, help build self-esteem with kids. And as right now we have a vacancy for an instructor in that program. So if anyone out in the viewing audience has any experience in martial arts or Taekwondo, we would sure welcome for you to become part of that.
All right. Well, it sounds like a lot of opportunities for just about anybody, but if you're looking for some older adults to help out, that really, really will help you guys, and October's just right around the corner. We're taping this here September 12th.
It's coming up, and we definitely need the help, correct?
Right. And you know, you were talking about some of these exercise programs that you guys have, and I know myself, Travis, have coming over there, and we actually air, I believe, a yoga on Fridays, and I think that's done at the Y. Correct. So there's a lot of fitness. You guys have been able to catch that on our channel, 985 on the Charter, and Solaris Channel 3. That yoga program, which is a YMCA program, 6 o'clock in the morning, if I believe. Yeah, 6 and 8 a.m. So there's some yoga there if you want to see yoga. I know we have other programs, but maybe we'll get back there to do a couple new ones with you guys. So you're watching, and I know everyone enjoys the senior exercise on our program, so I'll have to see with you if we can maybe do another one like that as well down the road for our channel.
Yes, we are more than willing. Our yoga is a fledgling program that we just started about a year ago, but we're seeing some good gains in those classes.
All right. Well, any other adult fitness classes that I might be missing that you have? I'm sure there's more, but is there a way that they can actually maybe see online or just call? Is that the best way?
We have Erin Hess is our group fitness coordinator, and she does a marvelous job of coordinating these classes and getting our instructors ready. And we really have a lot of classes that touch on a lot of health and wellness needs. So if you're looking at classes more cardio to help with your cardiovascular fitness, we have classes for that. We also have some new classes that combine cardio and strength training. So those are new classes that we're just starting out. And for people that are interested in our group fitness samplings, the best way is to get on our website, and we have our class schedule listed on that time, and it goes over all our classes. We have classes going on at both facilities, Wisconsin Rapids and Port Edwards.
Can you give us the website for the Y and how they might want, if they do online, want to go to that?
The website, www.swymca.org. Very user-friendly. You get on that, very easy to navigate and kind of take you and look at all our samplings of our programs and really provide other information about our Y as well.
All right. Well, you're going to have 24-hour access, so people can come in after October 1st. Is that right? Something new?
This is something brand new, Tom, and it is. When you talk about the YMCA transforming lives, this is really a prime example of that. We will be one of only 5 YMCAs in the country that will offer 24-hour access. We are doing this at our Port Edwards facility and begins October 1st. And what this means is that our wellness center at our Port Edwards facility will remain open 24 hours. And this is for our adult members only. So what they need to do is purchase a key fob, which is $25 in addition to their membership. And it provides 24-hour access. And we're especially excited about this. We have a lot of our members that are work second and third shift that will take advantage of this. And we also have, I've spoken with a few members that basically just like working out at 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening. So this really gives an opportunity, gives us great flexibility with our members. And again, this starts off October 1st. One of very few YMCAs that offer this. There's the Marshfield YMCA here that does it, and they've had great success with it. So we're very very excited to be opening this to our members.
I think that's great. Well, you see it nowadays in a lot of the other fitness areas. That's pretty common now, the 24-hour access. And why not? The Y has all that stuff, and at midnight, why not use it? There might be, a lot of shift workers that work here with the mill. So if they're members and they're some of these, for getting off at 10, 11 o'clock at night, it's like some of us getting off 5, 6, then you go exercise. So what's the difference, right? They're not going to bed when you're done at 11.
Oh, absolutely, Tom. And again, I stress the word flexibility.
Yep.
Even if you don't work, if you work during the day, someone's biorhythms may be more inclined in the evening or earlier in the morning. So it gives you that flexibility to take advantage of that. And again, that's only at our Port Edwards facility. And it begins October 1st.
So they probably start registering now for it and get that key fob started.
Get that key fob and get you rolling.
So you guys are pretty much ready, set to go. Just October 1st, the day you're going to start it, but you probably go over there now if you're interested in getting in there after their normal hours at this point.
Yes.
Great. No staff will be there though, is that right?
Well, no staff will be there.
Right.
We will have a surveillance camera there. A phone will be set up.
Yep.
We do encourage that if you do take advantage of this, that you hopefully work out with a partner as well.
I think that would be what will happen. Usually happens in a lot of the other ones.
Sure.
So, well, I think we touched base on a lot of stuff. You guys have a pool there. There's got to be a lot of exercise classes in the pool for older adults too. Is that right? So it's popular.
Pool is very popular. Part of the YMCA in our Port Edwards facility, Tom. We have aqua fit classes that our seniors absolutely love. Marty Henneke is our instructor. Really no one better than Marty being able to teach those classes. We have swim lessons for kids. Our swim team will be taking advantage of our pool beginning in October. We do have a new aquatics director.
Oh, okay.
And that's Doug Wickersham, and Doug will bring a lot of passionate leadership to make our aquatic programs second to none in this area.
All right. Swim lessons, all that's offered as well. So you guys are grandparents and you're taking care of those the kids. There's a good chance that you could get them registered. I know. Even you don't need some of them you don't need a membership. Is that right? You can pay a little extra fee.
There
for
are
those.
non-member and member rates. Again, the best thing that you all could do is get on our website, and it does have the pool schedule there as well.
Yeah, and I know usually a Y will have a nice book too that you probably.
We do have a program guide available, and they're available at both our locations.
All right. What are the hours, just in case people want to know, at the Port Edwards facility first?
Port Edwards facility, Monday through Friday, we're open from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and then on Sundays, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Those hours go the same at our Pepper Avenue location.
Oh, so same hours.
Correct.
Oh, okay. And there's no pool as we know at the Pepper location, but there's all the exercise stuff that you can think of, racquetball, you name it, right?
Our Wisconsin Rapids location are primarily a health and wellness center.
Sure. Well, I want to talk about the possible move that could come in the future. If you can maybe just touch base, if you have anything to share, I thought that might be something that, you're here. Maybe you could answer a question or just give us just where we're at right now, that what you know that you can share with the public that's happened, just in case some of our viewers really don't know what could happen. It's nothing, right now it's not finalized or anything at this point, as I know, but it's preliminary stages. I guess share what you can.
Tom, I'd love to share some information with you. We just came out with a press release, it's about 2 weeks ago, and we will be partnering with the Boys and Girls Club of Wisconsin Rapids, and we're looking at having a brand new facility in the downtown area of Wisconsin Rapids. We have an extremely aggressive timetable for that. We're looking, hopefully opening that as early as fall in 2019. But it's been a process, Tom. I know my supervisor, Brett Selscheider, who's our CEO and executive director, Ken Anderson, the executive director at the Boys and Girls Club, and the board of directors at each organization have been working extremely hard to make this become a reality. There's a few pieces of the puzzle to fit in, but just the potential that it has to uplift this community and the people, and just again, I mentioned earlier about transforming lives. That's a huge thing, and we're to say we're not excited about it is an understatement. This is a wonderful thing for the community.
All right. Well, I wish you guys well, and how that's going to come to fruition. I think it's myself is going to. I think it's great. Center of town. You couldn't ask for a better place. The city leaders want the downtown to be a place to go, enjoy, healthy living styles. It's just a great opportunity, and I know there's still things that have to get worked out, but let's. I hope that all things go, and maybe in a few years I will still be here, as Centralia is a city-owned building, so I don't totally know how that's going to connect, but I'm sure that'll be worked out in the details. But I think it's great as being a community center, really what I am, a community media center, and we have the Lowell Center back here. It fits right in line with this direction of what's happening. You have a wellness center here. Everything's community-based. I just see this whole thing being if Encourage comes to fruition too, now we even got more in communities. So I think this community is blessed if this happens. It's great.
If I could add just a few things with this time too, it's just, there's a few things with us being down here, new facility in downtown Wisconsin Rapids, it will just, we feel, rejuvenate this area. And again, this is a facility that will expand out to Southwood County. We're looking at communities such as Pittsville and Vesper being taken advantage of this. And it should be noted too that a new facility will be here in Wisconsin Rapids, but our facility in Port Edwards will still be a vital cog to our organization. We'll still have that 24-hour access there available. We do have a 4K program that we partner with the school board of Port Edwards. Mm-hmm. We're still going to have a presence in Port Edwards, so we're not leaving there at all. And we plan on doing some exciting things with that facility, partnering, in addition to the Wellness Center and to the 4K program, of some exciting possibilities with our location there. And it should be noted too, we do have a gymnastics program, and that program will also still be housed out at our Port Edwards facility.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because you have that extra building. Is that right? That's our
youth gym,
and that's where gymnastics usually. Is that where it takes place? Well, I don't remember.
What we plan on doing is the gymnastics program will be. It's currently in the youth gym right now, but once we have our new facility here, we plan in Wisconsin Rapids. We plan on moving that program into our existing gym at Port Edwards.
Okay.
And doing some other potentially exciting things to the youth gym. Could be something as an indoor soccer.
Yeah.
Wow. Arena or something along that nature.
Yeah, I think that. Wow, there's a lot of neat things that could happen over the next year and a half.
Yes.
Here. So I think you guys stay tuned to our station. As we know and what we can bring, we'll bring it to you, let you know. And but a lot of opportunities now at the Y, as Matt stated. And you have questions, all you got to do is give this number. What's the number again? Give them a call.
You can contact me at these two numbers, 715-887-3240, or you can contact me at my direct line, which is 715-818-6012. As for Matt, love to go over all these things I just went over with Tom for the last 20 minutes. And I will say this, Tom, the YMCA has been part of this community since the late 1950s, and we are on the brink of, I would say, the most exciting part of the YMCA's history in this community. I pointed out the 24-hour access at Port Edwards, our new facility here in Wisconsin Rapids. Can't forget about our Bridge to Bridge 5K in June.
Oh, that's right.
we are transforming lives and helping all individuals reach their highest potential in spirit, mind, and body. We would love to have you part of our team. And a lot of these aspects I just talked with you about,
Yep.
we are on the brink of something phenomenal, and we'd love to have you part of the team.
Yeah, that's your opportunity to get engaged now, and there are opportunities for all ages to help out, I see, and some of them are paid, so why not? And they need help right now, from coaches to wellness coaches. Matt can fill you guys all in if you're interested. All you got to do is give him a call. I'm sure he would look forward to your call. And Matt, I want to thank you for coming by. Is there anything else, or have we pretty much made it?
Really appreciate this opportunity. It's always been great here. I know I was on back in,
sure,
I think May.
Yeah, sometime in May.
Bridge run. So,
yep.
Again, we are just, we want to build the excitement now. We'd love to have you part of our team. We don't want to wait 2 years until the building is finalized. We want to get some momentum and a lot of wonderful opportunities. And again, it's about connecting with people, relationships. That's what the YMCA is all about. I know there's people in this listening audience, viewing audience, I should say that, they'll love to join us.
Oh, definitely. You know, this is going to be a big community endeavor. So we're community media. We got community theater in there. I see some great potential. So again, thanks Matt for joining me on Making Connections, and I'm sure we'll touch base down the road again of what's happening, especially with all the development that could happen. Hopefully everything goes through, and I'm sure we will be chatting quite a bit. So I want to thank you guys for listening and watching me on my show Making Connections. I'm Tom Loucks, Wisconsin Rapids Community Media Coordinator, right here for the city of Wisconsin Rapids. This was Matt Zakowski from the YMCA, and we learned quite a bit what's happening. So give him a call, and you guys have a prized possession that's going to be coming here, hopefully not too long from now. So thanks again for joining us.